Today is probably the worst day ever for me to make a video. I just walked home from college in the rain and it's been windy and my hair's been going everywhere and I actually do look like a mess. But I promised you guys I would have this video up by the end of the week. And considering I have time now, I thought why not do it? And another thing, I just want to apologise before we get started for my webcam. I'm recording off my webcam because unfortunately my charger my camera is broke, so I can't use my camera, so I have to use my webcam. The quality of it is really bad, I know, and my voice is either going to be really loud or really quiet, so I apologise for that. So, most of you know that I blog on my advice blog called Here System, which I will link down below for any of you that don't know it and has just come across this video randomly. A lot of you want to know why I started this advice blog, so I hope that I will explain in this video. Basically, the reason why I started this video was just a simple fact that I love helping people. All my friends come to me for advice and I'm happy to help them. And over at my personal blog, a few people kept asking me for advice and then they built up and up until I was receiving about 8 to 9 questions a day, which is not really that much. But when you only go on your personal blog after school hours, it's quite a lot, and the questions took a while to answer. So I was like, well, it's clogging up my personal Tumblr. Not that I minded. And then I've seen loads of advice blogs on my homepage, and I thought maybe it'd be easier and quicker and a lot tidier to have an advice blog to help people on, and maybe more people will ask questions knowing that I have a page specifically, can't even say that word, for advice. So I had the idea in my mind for months and months that I was going to create this advice blog, and I kept putting it off because this advice blog that I had been following, which I won't say, I was having quite a lot of hate, and I was like, oh, I hope I don't have that hate, because I was a really insecure person at that point, and any hate would have just got to me. And I was like, oh, I hope I don't have hate. Hope I don't have hate. And then my GCSEs had ended. I had 3 months off school before I started college, and I was bored one day, and I thought, why not go for it? Why not create an advice blog? Sure, I'll have haters here and there that don't agree with my advice or my advice doesn't work for them, but the majority of people would learn something from my advice or try my advice and keep an open mind to it. And if it doesn't work, understand that my advice isn't for everyone, because obviously I'm not a counsellor and I'm not a therapist or any of that sort. So my advice might not work for some people, but hopefully it works for one or two of you anyway. So I created this advice blog and it's been a really good experience. I have loads of questions. I have loads of support from followers and people that don't follow me, that regulars that ask questions. I love hearing updates on how you've been doing since you've asked a question. And I do understand that some of you might not like my advice or it didn't work, but I don't appreciate hate mail. It is really exhausting when you give up your free time to help others and then they send you hate. I understand that not everyone's going to like my advice or it's not going to work for them. It's just the way the world works. You can't please everyone. And I don't claim that my advice will magically cure everyone. When people are sending me hate mail in my inbox saying, oh, you should go die, your advice is rubbish, why are you creating an advice blog, no one cares, no one takes your advice, you made me worse, blah, 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 blah. It really gets me down. I don't post half of it to my Tumblr because it'll just clog up my advice Tumblr with nasty comments when I really should be helping other people, so I just delete them. I don't even read them anymore. If you have any ways to improve my blog, then by all means write me a question and I will listen, hopefully, to the question that you ask. If it's such as a change in theme or font, because you can't read my writing, to being a bit more in depth in my answers, then send me a mail or a question. I don't mind. But when it's hate mail telling me to go die, it's not very nice. So I just want to say that if you have any criticism, and that's fine by me, as long as it's not hate mail directed towards me and it's just improvements for the blog, then I'm happy to take those all on board. So back to the reasons why I made this blog, it was because also I was suffering with a lot of personal problems such as self-harm and depression, and I threw myself into loads of different projects and different things to try to take my mind off it. And one of the things that helped was starting this advice blog. And people might think, why is she giving advice when she's got problems herself? It helped distract me, and it helped to see that when people wrote in saying, oh, thanks for your advice, I managed to stop self-harming for this many days, it actually pushed me on and was like, take your own advice, Court. It works. And it did help me. I like distractions is key to self-harming. Whenever I felt like I would go on my laptop and do this advice blog, and it helped me knowing that people are happy and or gone happier from taking my advice. That or just by them sharing like their story or what they go through. They might not necessarily need any advice, or if they do, my advice don't work. I hope I help them by just being a friendly person to rant to, because I don't judge anyone, I just listen, and I hope that helps them. Even if you don't get the advice they want or needed, I hope that just by sharing them with me would help lift the weight off their shoulders, and that's all I want. I'm a friendly person, and I just want someone to get some form of satisfaction from my blog. It's a very hard thing to do, but a very rewarding thing when you make loads of new friends and they've said, oh, your advice helps me, and I have regular people come to me for advice. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry to bother you. You're not bothering me. That's what my advice is for. So basically, this video went on a lot longer than it needed to be, but the main reasons why I made this blog was because I love helping people, number one. Number two, because I had a lot of free time and I've always been interested in doing it. And number three, to distract myself from problems I was going through. There's probably many, many other reasons that I started this blog, or many other things that I wanted to say in this video, but it's gone on long enough and I didn't prepare, so I didn't know what I needed to include. There's a few more things I want to say just before I finish. I am sorry for being a bit rubbish with my answers and my advice. I have been super busy, but I can promise you now, fingers crossed, a pinky promise, from the bottom of my heart, that I am back. Every day I am coming on this advice blog for as many hours as I can, answering all your questions practically instantly, and I am ready and raring to go. I explained all in a big text post about why I wasn't responding, mainly because I was ill for 2 weeks, then I had numerous college work filled in there, and then I went through some personal problems of my own. But I am back, and I want you all, if you've seen this video, to ask me for advice, because I'm on all night, I am on all week, I have no other plans or anything time consuming until Christmas time. So if you need advice, get your questions in. I will be answering them anytime now, because as I said, I have nothing better to do. And if you've seen this video as well, I am making a question and answer video about myself, because not many of you know anything about me at all. So however random, weird, personal, funny, uninteresting, boring, any questions or anything you want to know about me, please ask me. I don't mean to be really picky in my video, but for this video, I don't want any advice questions being asked for a video, because in a few weeks I am going to be answering advice questions in a video, and that's going to be a separate video that I will talk and tell you more about at a later date. So I am making a video, a question and answer video about myself, probably tomorrow, because I think I have some time. So either tomorrow or Friday, So if you're watching this video, please, get your questions in about me. Anything you want to know about me, get them in, because I'm making the video Friday, I think. So I'll give you some time to ask me a question. State in the questions for the video, and I will do a video about question and answer, because you don't know anything about me, on Friday. And next week you'll be having a video on the topic of self-harm. I'll be making a whole video dedicated to the topic of self-harm. And then hopefully by the beginning of December you'll have a question and answer video for your advice. This is all not quite planned out yet, but that's what I hope. But definitely get your question and answer videos in. Question and answer questions in for me for my video on Friday. Anything about me, anything you want to know, please get them in so I can make a video. I want at least 10 questions, so please try and find something to ask me about myself. I haven't given it too much away in this video other than my name, so there's tons of questions to ask that I want you to ask. And ask advice questions. I am open for advice anytime, so please ask me now. I have no questions in my inbox because I answered them all. So ask advice. I will answer that. And definitely ask me questions for my question and answer video, because there will be lots and lots of honesty in those question and answer videos. So please get your questions in. I know I keep saying this, I repeat myself about 2 minutes about the question and answer video, but I'd like to get your questions in, and I'd love to do a video on the question and answer. And basically, ask me for advice because I have no questions in my inbox. That's all I want to say. Sorry for the long video. My advice blog is down below. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos. I have no videos on here. This channel is pretty old and I've never used it really. Please subscribe to this channel if you want more videos. And I hope you enjoy watching this long, ridiculously boring video. And everyone, stay strong and keep smiling.